James Trevor Oliver, MBE, is a British celebrity chef and restaurateur. He is most known for his typical healthy English cuisine that has garnered him numerous television shows and restaurants. Born and raised in the village of Clavering, Essex, he was educated in London before taking his first culinary engagement at Antonio Carlucci's Neal Street restaurant as a pastry chef. In this capacity he was noticed by the BBC in 1999 debuted his television show, The Naked Chef, which was followed by his first cookbook, subsequently becoming the #1 bestseller in the UK. After his Naked Chef series he was endorsed by multiple companies and expanded his television capacity to include a documentary called Jamie's Kitchen, garnering him an invitation from the Prime Minister to 10 Downing Street. In June 2003, Oliver was honoured as a member of the Order of the British Empire. In 2005, Oliver initiated a campaign originally called Feed Me Better to move British schoolchildren towards eating healthy foods and cutting out junk food. This campaign was eventually backed by the British government. Soon after, he launched his first high-end restaurant, Jamie's Italian, in Oxford in 2008 and hosted a TED Talk, winning him the 2010 TED Prize. Early life. Oliver was born and raised in the village of Clavering. His parents, Trevor and Sally, ran a pub restaurant, The Cricketers, where he practiced cooking in the kitchen with his parents. He has 2 siblings and was educated at Newport Free Grammar School. He left school at age 16 with 2 GCSE qualifications in art and geology and went on to attend Westminster Technical College, now Westminster, Kingsway College. He then earned a City and AMP Guild's National Vocational Qualification in Home Economics. Career. Oliver's first job was a pastry chef at Antonio Carluccio's Neal Street restaurant, where he first gained experience with preparing Italian cuisine, and developed a relationship with his mentor Gennaro Contaldo. Oliver moved to the River Cafe, Fulham, as a sous chef. It was there that he was noticed by the BBC in 1997, after making an unscripted appearance in a documentary about the restaurant, Christmas at the River Cafe. In 1999, his BBC show The Naked Chef debuted, and his cookbook became a #1 bestseller in the United Kingdom. That same year, Oliver was invited to prepare lunch for the Prime Minister Tony Blair at 10 Downing Street. In June 2000, Oliver became the face of the United Kingdom supermarket chain Sainsbury's, through an endorsement deal worth $2 million a year. In July 2011, after 11 years, the partnership between Oliver and Sainsbury's ended. The final television advertisement was for Christmas 2011. After 3 series of Naked Chef programs for the BBC, Oliver moved to Channel 4 in the United Kingdom, where his first series was a documentary, Jamie's Kitchen, which followed the setting up of 15 restaurant in London. The restaurant, in Westland Place, London, continues to train young adults who have a disadvantaged background for careers in the restaurant business. In June 2003, Oliver was awarded an MBE for his services to the hospitality industry. In 2005, Oliver initiated a campaign originally called Feed Me Better to move British schoolchildren towards eating healthy foods and cutting out junk food. As a result, the British government also pledged to address the issue. Delving into politics to push for changes in nutrition resulted in people voting him as the most inspiring political figure of 2005, according to a Channel 4 News annual viewer poll. His emphasis on cooking fresh, nutritious food continued as he created Jamie's Ministry of Food, a television series where Oliver travelled to inspire everyday people in Rotherham, Yorkshire, to cook healthy meals. Another television series is Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution, where he travelled first to Huntington, West Virginia, Virginia and then to Los Angeles, California to change the way Americans eat and address the dependence on fast food. Oliver's holding company, Jamie Oliver Holdings Limited, earned enough for Oliver to have been listed on the Sunday Times list of richest Britons under 30. In June 2008, he launched a restaurant called Jamie's Italian, his first high street business venture in Oxford, England. Jamie's Italian has proved successful and there are now 35 restaurants in the collection. The brand has been franchised globally and now includes branches in the UAE, Australia, Canada, Cyprus, Ireland, Russia, Turkey, Singapore and Hong Kong. Dozens more are planned over the next 4 years. In December 2009, Oliver received the 2010 TED Prize. In 2009, his chain of cooking school, delis called Recipes, were opened in several locations in the UK, including Brighton, Clapham and Notting Hill in London. By the end of 2015, all stores had been closed. Oliver hosted Jamie's 15-minute meals on Channel 4, which aired for 40 episodes in 2012. Advertising. From June 2000, Oliver was the public face of the Sainsbury's supermarket chain in the UK, appearing on television and radio advertisements and in-store promotional material. The deal earned him an estimated £1.2 million every year, although neither J. Sainsbury nor Oliver have ever discussed the exact figure. By 2004, the company had made 65 advertisements with him, but this arrangement has not been without controversy. Oliver was reported to have admitted that he does not use supermarkets, saying, "For any chef, supermarkets are like a factory. I buy from specialist growers, organic suppliers and farmers." He criticized Sainsbury's CEO Justin King when Oliver slammed the junk sold by supermarkets that ends up in the lunch boxes of millions of children. King reportedly hit back, saying dictating to people or unleashing an expletive-filled tirade is not the way to get engagement. Oliver also markets a line of non-stick pans and cookware for Tefal and has appeared in Australian television commercials for Yalumba wines, using Del Boy's catchphrase of "lovely jubbly." In August 2013, Oliver and Canadian supermarket chain Sobeys announced a partnership in improving nationwide nutrition and advertising campaigns. In October 2013, he began a partnership with the Australian supermarket chain Woolworths Supermarkets on a series of better nutrition initiatives and advertising campaigns. On January 2016, Jamie Oliver and HelloFresh, an international meal kit subscription service, announced a partnership to incorporate his recipes to the weekly subscription deliveries. Customers receive one recipe written by Jamie Oliver with all the exact ingredients and steps for the dish. HelloFresh also agreed to the Jamie Oliver Food Foundation per meal box in addition to supporting other foundation activities. Controversies. In 2005, Oliver was widely criticized by animal rights groups for slaughtering a fully conscious lamb on his TV show, with PETA stating that it showed to the public problems with the methods used within slaughterhouses. PETA spokesman Sean Gifford said that the footage hopefully could turn the more die-hard carnivore into a vegetarian. British TV regulator Ofcom reported 7 complaints from the public. Oliver has been known for his comments about other chefs and has spoken out against Marco Pierre White, who has been critical of Oliver in the past, and the swearing of Gordon Ramsay. In 2005, Oliver embarked upon his school dinners campaign to improve the quality of food fed to pupils in schools. While the campaign was arguably successful, at the time it was a controversial shake-up for students and parents, some of whom believed that the students should have a healthy option available, but still be given the choice as to what they want to eat. In September 2006, Raw Marsh Community School, South Yorkshire, made headlines after a handful of parents revolted against Oliver's nutritious lunch plan by delivering junk food from a local shops to the pupils through the school fence. One parent dismissed Oliver's food as disgusting rubbish and declared, "Food is cheaper and better at the local takeaways." In 2011, Oliver, an advocate of cooking meals from scratch and using local produce, caused controversy after it turned out the sauces used in Jamie's Italian in Glasgow were from an industrial park almost 400 miles away in Bicester. The same year, he came under fire for lack of food safety protections in his restaurants and illnesses associated with undercooking mincemeat that may have been contaminated with E. coli. In 2014, Oliver's central London butchery Barbacoa was voluntarily closed for 24 hours after hygiene inspectors gave it the second lowest rating. The Times reported they had found mouse droppings, moldy carcasses and out-of-date meat. Oliver and Gordon Ramsay spoke as chef for the Big Fish Fight, which campaigns for sustainable seafood, but were criticized for the use of endangered fish. Oliver was criticized for underestimating the cost of supposedly cheap food he encouraged poor people to prepare for themselves, also for an unrealistic view of poverty in Britain and round the Mediterranean. Cookery right-wing poverty campaigner Jack Monroe stated that Oliver's comments support damaging myths that poor people are only poor because they spend the money on the wrong things, rather than being constrained by time, equipment, knowledge or practicalities. Monroe added, "When I was living on £10 a week for food, because of mistakes with housing benefit payments, I didn't need a hug. I needed a fiver, just to have a little bit more to eat. I didn't need to Sicily to see how the street cleaners ate. I needed someone to point out that the 21p can of kidney beans could be the staple ingredient in a nutritious meal. I needed practical advice about what to do with the tins of food given to me by the food bank." In Australia, Woolworths supermarkets and Oliver came under strong criticism over the funding of the advertising surrounding his relationship with the supermarket. Moreover, in this case he is not a spectator but effectively a beneficiary of these demands on our farmers. If he doesn't approve of Woolworth's ethics, he can withdraw from the campaign and refund his endorsement fee. In the last 12 months, the average vegetable grower has gone from making a small profit to making a loss. In the same 12 months, Mr. Oliver's wealth rose by an estimated £90 million. Now we know how. Charity and campaigning. Oliver conceived and established the 15 Charity Restaurant, where he trained disadvantaged young people to work in the hospitality industry. Following the success of the original restaurant in London, more 15s have opened around the globe. 15 Amsterdam opened in December 2004, 15 Cornwall in Newquay in May 2006 and 15 Melbourne in September 2006 with Australian friend and fellow chef Toby Putty. 15 Melbourne has since closed. Oliver began a formal campaign to ban unhealthy food in British schools and to get children eating nutritious food instead. Oliver's efforts to bring radical change to the school meals system, chronicled in the series Jamie's School Dinners, challenged the junk food culture by showing schools they could serve healthy, cost-efficient meals that kids enjoyed eating. His efforts brought the subject of school dinners to the political forefront and changed the types of food served in schools. Oliver's Ministry of Food campaign began in 2008 with the Channel 4 series of the same name and the opening of the first Ministry of Food Centre in Rotherham. More MOF centres have since opened in Bradford, Leeds, Newcastle, North East, Stratford and Alnwick. Ministry of Food centres and trucks have opened in Australia in Ipswich, near Brisbane and Geelong, Melbourne, State governments in Australia provided valuable funding for these centres. In December 2009, Oliver was awarded the 2010 TED Prize for his campaigns to create change on both the individual and governmental levels in order to bring attention to the changes that the English, and now Americans, need to make in their lifestyles and diet. Quote, in 2010, he joined several other celebrity chefs on the series The Big Fish Fight, in which Oliver and fellow chefs Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall and Gordon Ramsay made a variety of programs to raise awareness about the discarding of hundreds of thousands of saltwater fish because the fishermen are prohibited from keeping any fish other than the stated target of the trawl. He is a patron of environmental charity Trees for Cities. Oliver's net worth was estimated in 2014 at £240 million. Awards and honours. In June 2003, Oliver was awarded the MBE in the Queen's Birthday Honours. A proponent of fresh organic foods, Oliver was named the most influential person in the UK hospitality industry when he topped the inaugural Cat Research.com 100 in May 2005. The list placed Oliver higher than Sir Francis Mackay, the then chairman of the contract catering giant Compass Group, which Oliver had soundly criticised in Jamie's School Dinners. In 2006, Oliver dropped to second on the list behind fellow celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay. In July 2010, Oliver regained the top spot and was named as the most powerful and influential person in the UK hospitality industry once again. In 2013, Oliver was awarded an honorary fellowship by the Royal College of General Practitioners for his work in tackling childhood obesity by improving the nutritional value of school dinners. On the 29th of October 2015, Oliver was listed by UK-based company Richtopia at number 2 in the list of 100 most influential British entrepreneurs. Personal life. In July 2000, Oliver married Juliet Norton. They have 5 children: Poppy Honey Rosie, Daisy Boo Pamela, Petal Blossom Rainbow, Buddy Bear Morris, and River Rocket Oliver. The family lives in Clavering, Essex. Oliver has severe dyslexia and read his first novel in 2013, at the age of 38. Television shows. Other television appearances. Oliver has twice guest-hosted Channel 4's The Friday Night Project and has made 2 appearances in the Star in a Reasonably Priced Car segment of BBC Two's Top Gear. In his first appearance he attempted to make a green salad in the back of his Volkswagen microbus, which was fitted with a Porsche engine, while the Stig drove it around the Top Gear test track. Oliver is the second British celebrity chef to appear as a challenger on Iron Chef America, taking on Iron Chef Mario Batali in 2008 in a losing battle with cobia as the theme ingredient. Oliver was one of the judges in the Oprah's Big Give hosted by Oprah Winfrey in the United States in 2008. The Happy Days live tour was Oliver's first live show in 2001 and included several dates in the UK and Australasia. Performing to sold-out venues, he cooked on stage and interacted with the audiences with competitions, music and special effects only usually seen in pop concerts. He took the audiences by surprise by singing and drumming to a song called Lamb Curry written by his longtime friend Lee Haggerwood. Oliver took to the road once more in 2006 on an Australian tour where he performed in Sydney and Melbourne. Following the entertaining format of his first live show, the 2006 Australian tour featuring special guests including mentor Gennaro Contaldo and students from 15 London, he performed a new song written by Lee Haggerwood called Fish Stew, which Oliver cooked to and also drummed along to at the end of the show. The shows were considered by some to be a great success and are featured in a one-off TV documentary called Jamie Oliver, Australian Diary. Books. Something for the weekend. ISBN 0141022582. The Naked Chef. ISBN 07868661779. The Return of the Naked Chef. ISBN 071814439-2. Published in America as The Naked Chef Takes Off. ISBN 078686755-8. Happy Days with the Naked Chef. ISBN 078686852-X. Jamie's Kitchen. ISBN 1-4013-00227. Jamie's Dinners. ISBN 1-4013-01940. Jamie's Italy. ISBN 07181-47707. Cook with Jamie, My Guide to Making You a Better Cook. ISBN 07181-47715. Jamie's Little Book of Big Treats. ISBN 014103146-8. Jamie at Home, Cook Your Way to the Good Life. ISBN 9780718152437. Jamie's Ministry of Food. Anyone can learn to cook in 24 hours. ISBN 9780718148621. Published in America as Jamie's Food Revolution. Rediscover how to cook simple, delicious, affordable meals. ISBN 9781401323592. Jamie's Red Nose Recipes. ISBN 9780141041780. Jamie's America. ISBN 9780718154769. Jamie Does Spain, Italy, Sweden, Morocco, Greece, France. ISBN 9780718156145. Jamie's 30-Minute Meals. ISBN 9780718154776. Jamie's Great Britain. ISBN 9780718156817. Jamie's 15-Minute Meals. ISBN 9780718157807. Save with Jamie. ISBN 9780718158149. Jamie's Comfort Food. ISBN 9780718159535. Everyday Superfood. ISBN 9780718181239.